All right, good evening, everybody. And hopefully everything is going to work right tonight. So I had a computer crash earlier this week, so I'm doing this from my laptop again. And hopefully we're going to have some better results using the laptop tonight. I think we're having problems with the computer, which is why the Wi-Fi kept, or the internet kept messing up. But we had quite a few new things come in this week. So if you've pre-claimed everything, they are in your pouches already. If you're watching the replay, you can claim just as you would on the live. And as long as there are still pieces remaining, I will put those in your pouch. If you do not see, let's see, on Instagram, it's right there. On the others, it's right there. If you do not see that red live button, that means that you are watching the replay and we are no longer live. Also, if you're watching from somebody else's profile, like they shared it to their profile, I can't see your comments on there. Make sure you click on that picture to go all the way into the show, and then I will be able to see your comments. All right, so hopefully you've had good weather this week. We've been a little bit warm, and tomorrow it's supposed to rain. So maybe we'll get a little relief from the heat. It's been up near 90 for the past few days, which is crazy for May. Hi, Juanita. But at least it's not cold. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb for the moment so that we don't get our live feed interrupted. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Nita. Thank you. One of my friends bought this for me just this week. Powered by love, fueled by coffee. That's mom life. Yeah. All right, let me put your names down so that we know when we get to 20, or not to 20, to 10. Wow, 20, we're shooting for the stars tonight. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We got lots of new stuff to get through. This one we have only one remaining of because it was claimed on the pre-claims. So sold all but one of these. This is called Longhorn Leader in blue. We have the chunky blue crackle beads in that turquoise color. And then we have a hammered pendant with the steer head on it. This is the length. So sitting right up here around the collar. The necklace actually is above the collar by about 1/2 inch. And then our pendant goes just below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down about here. So not quite mid-chest, but a little bit longer. So this one is our first one, Longhorn Leader in blue. We just have one of these. Number 1. Oops, I forgot to move a few. I was moving things and then I got distracted. You know how that is. Hey, Kim. Let's see. Got to put a last name after Kim's these days because we've got 3 of them that come to the show. And then if you like that necklace, we have these chunky pebble earrings in that same turquoise color. These are called Pebble Palette in blue. We have 3 pairs of these. Let's get that closer. Got to find my camera. I'm not used to the laptop. There we go. So those chunky crackle beads again. This is the length and size. And again, we have 3 pairs of these. So Pebble Palette will be number 2. Let's see, number 3. Number 3 is Petal Pageantry in brass. So this is an antiqued brass. And then we have the little bit of patina. You see the green on the center of those flowers. This is the length and size. So right there at the collar and below. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to reach mid-chest. So it'll be right there. And I have 2 of these. So we have Petal Pageantry in brass. This one is going to be number 3. And I just rhymed and I didn't even realize it. That was not on purpose, I promise. I am not that good. If you wanted me to write a song for you, it would never rhyme. So, just saying. Number 4, we have a stretchy bracelet. This is called Butterfly Nirvana. So we have those natural stone beads in shades of pink and like a mauve and silver. And then we have our little butterfly hanging down off of that. You know, I love my butterflies. This will stretch to fit your wrist. And we have 4 of these. So this is Butterfly Nirvana. It is going to be number 4. I didn't plan that either. Sometimes it happens like that. Number 5. Number 5 is a Blast of Blossoms in black. So these are black gem earrings, white centers, white rhinestone centers. This is a post earring. Our post is right in the middle of that earring. This is the length and size. Okay, I got you for number 4, Mom. I have 3 pairs of these. A Blast of Blossoms. This is number 5. All right, well, let's see if I can actually get the questions up. My Family Feud questions. They don't always cooperate, but we're going to try. Let's see. All right. Let's find a good one, because we don't want any dumb questions, right? I get dumb questions all the time. That's called being a mom. So we're going to try not to do that to you. All right, this one has 4 answers. We are going to take number 2. Tell me something you try to avoid hitting while you're sledding down a hill. Hi, Violet. Something you try to avoid hitting when you're sledding down a hill. I mean, I would say anything. We're going to try not to hit anything, but that may not be reasonable. What are you going to try to avoid hitting while you're sledding down the hill? A rock, that was number 2. Person was number 4. Tree was number 1. Can you believe that? What do you think number 3 was? So we got trees, persons, rocks. What else would you try to avoid hitting? Although sometimes we hit them on purpose because it's kind of fun. As long as you don't hit them wrong. What thing might you avoid? Try to avoid hitting when you're sledding down the hill. A bump. Now, sometimes we did it on purpose, right? Because it was kind of fun to go flying a little bit. As long as you didn't hit it wrong. And then you went flying without the sled. And that's a little bit different. It's not quite as fun. A bump. Okay. Let me mark that question off so that we don't ask it again. There we go. And let's look at some more jewelry. Definitely going to try to avoid hitting the people, Juanita. That was number 4. That would hurt if you get hit by a sled. Oof. I have never been hit by one. I don't think I want to start now. It probably hurt more now than it did when I was younger. Everything hurts more now, right? All right, this is Rustic Recognition. This is in brown. Let me move my camera over just a little bit and see if we can get a better view of these. There we go. Rustic Recognition in brown. So this is brown with a black marbling in it. See how pretty that is? In the round silver frames. We have the little bars between the pieces in silver. The earrings are beads in that same brown with the black marbling. I only mention that because It's going to be really hard to match earrings to this. You can try, but it's going to be really hard. You could go with the brown or you could go with the black, but we don't have currently any in this combination. So this one sits just above the collar and our pendant comes down just below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down to right about here, which is just above mid-chest. We do have 2 more of these. So we have Rustic Recognition. It is in brown, and it is going to be number 6 tonight. Try to get that over there. Number 7, this is a little bit longer necklace. I'm going to pull it back just a little bit so that you can see the beads a little better. Still going to kind of fall off my bust, but here we go. So these are that Caribbean blue, really pretty, like a dark turquoise color. There we go. And then we have the little round pieces with those rhinestones in that blue in the center of them. Then we've got like some donut type beads. Let me hold it like this. Maybe it's easier. There we go. Really, really pretty color. We have 2 of these. This one goes just below the bust. So like I said, a little bit longer, not super long. So it's not going to be one that goes down to the waist. It's going to be in the upper abdomen. Even with the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right about here. So just above mid-abdomen. So we have Glammed Up Goals. This is in blue. And we have 2 of them. Number 7. Thank you, Violet. I had to order them because I keep losing number cards. I have no idea where they go. I think my mannequin here, my assistant, I think she steals them at night. I blame everything on her because she can't talk back. So it kind of works for me. But yeah, things just disappear. And I had random numbers that were missing. So we're blaming it on her today. All right. General Grandeur in blue. Cute little flowers, silver. Look at that detail on them. And a little bit of detail on those petals. Hi, Marlo. This is also in that Caribbean blue and the hot pink. This is a stretchy bracelet. So it's blue and pink all the way around. I have 2 of these. This is called General Grandeur. And it is going to be number 8. And we got a lot of stuff in this week, but we're getting even more stuff in next week. Number 8, you want that, Marlo? Gotcha. So we're going to have all kinds of new stuff. Lots of stuff from this week and from next week, and it all goes on the website. So if you don't have time to sit and watch the shows, that's okay. You can go on the website, order whatever you want. And tomorrow, if you happen to be local, I don't think, well, a couple people here are close enough. I will be set up at a yard sale, a community yard sale that we're having over here. If anybody needs that address, you can text me and I will give that to you and you can come and check out all the merchandise in person. All right. It's always fun to see it in person, right? These are even cuter than I thought they were going to be. This is called Beguiling Bouquet in multi. I know it's hard to do both cameras. There we go. Little tulips. At least that's what they look like to me. Then we have center crystal beads. We have the little green seed bead stems. And these are a little bit adjustable. They're flexible, see? So I can bend that one out and stick it out and it will stay there. It's got the wire through the center. So if you wanted to reconfigure these a little bit, you could. We've got purple, blue, yellow, orange, pink, and white in these. This is the length and size. Really super cute earrings. So if you're waiting for spring or you're missing spring already, you could wear these. Beguiling Bouquet in multi. 2 pairs available. Number 9. How's your temperature out there, Terry? You guys have been rainy and a little bit chilly. So I hope you're getting better. All right, we have a longer necklace this time, and I'm just going to hold this one up because it's easier for you to see all the length. So our embellishments are right here through the center of it. This is called Cash Me Out in silver. So we have the gray, opaque, and cloudy beads. We have some oblong links as well as some round links. And then at the bottom, we have 3 lengths of chain. Hi, Iris. Thanks for stopping in. 1 larger and 2 smaller ones. This is going to be the length. This is a really pretty neutral with that light gray. It comes all the way down here below the belly button. Thank you, Marlo. One of my friends bought this for me. I don't know where she got it, but it's really cute. She gave it to me yesterday, so I decided to wear it. This is right around where the top of your pants would be, so around natural waistline. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to get closer to the dropped waist. Of course, these links are really big. So if you wanted to fasten into one of these links to pull it up a little bit more and make it more around the belly button level, you could do that pretty easily and it still be symmetrical so that it won't look like you've got it pulled up on one side. So we have 2 of these. This is called Cash Me Out in silver. And it is number 10. See, aren't you glad you came to the show tonight so you could see my cute shirt? I love that my friend gave this to me. She says, I saw it and it just reminded me of you. And I had to get it. Okay. Let's try this one. We have 4 answers again. Let's see, let's take number 4 on this one. Pull that up a little bit so I can see. Name something you're embarrassed to do in front of people at the gym. Something you're embarrassed to do in front of people at the gym. What are you embarrassed to do? I mean, the gym is embarrassing anyway, right? Not bending over. But one of these might happen when you're bending over. Jog or run. That was number 4. So you got it, Terry. Jog or run on that treadmill, you know. You know we all look like idiots doing it, right? Even the people that are good at it look like idiots. Dance and fall. Nope, those are not on there, but good guesses. The dressing room. Yep, changing clothes. Changing clothes is hard in front of people. That was number 1. Nobody wants to change in front of somebody else. The shower, number 2. And number 3 is one of those things that might happen accidentally when you're exerting yourself. We don't mean to, but it happens. Not falling off the treadmill, but that's a good guess. I've actually done that before at home, though, so it wasn't too bad. Yes, Terry, you got it. Farting or passing gas. Yep. You know, it happens, right? But you know everybody around you is stopping and looking at you. It's always something. All right, our next piece tonight. Let's get off that subject. This is called Rustic Remix in white. So this is our white crackle stone. Has that light brown or tan marbling in it. And then these really pretty silver pieces in between. This is in teardrop shapes. And then our spacers are in the round shapes. Our earrings are the teardrop shaped white crackle stones. So you wouldn't necessarily need to upgrade these. These are a pretty decent size. This is the length. So we've got half above, half below the collar on this one with that biggest piece. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to mid-chest. So it'll be a nice mid-chest piece. We have 2 of these. Rustic Remix in white. This one is going to be number 11. Number 12. Number 12 are these cute earrings that we had on pre-claim. You want that number 11? Gotcha, Marlo. We had them on pre-claim. They had these flowers all spread out along the chain. But when you pick them up, they all slide down to the bottom. So it makes them like 3 around. Now there are little tiny chains that they're suspended from. So you may be able to keep them up there some kind of way and have them dangling like this all the way down. But for right now, they kind of go to the bottom. They stack up. These are called Plentiful Petals in black. I do only have 1 pair left. So this is the length and size. There were a lot of pre-claims on this one. Little silver pieces in the middle. Plentiful Petals in black. These are number 12. Number 13. I have another longer one, so I'll hold it back here. This is called Tide You Over in white. So our top triangle piece has that shell type material and finish on it. Then we have a silver triangle below and a tassel at the bottom. This is all on that snake chain. So it's a rounded chain. This is the length. So if we start right here below the bust, go all the way down to belly button level with the 2-inch extension, more like at your natural waistline. So down there around the waist. And again, we have 2 of these. This is called Tide You Over. And it is in white, number 13. And fashion fixes that were pre-ordered, those have come in. I'm trying to think what else came in this week. We had a lot of stuff come in. Number 14. This is natural stone, accented with some pearly beads. So kind of oblong pearly beads in between. So we have the kind of pinky purple, white. We have the green. We have some orange. And then we have little pearly beads in between. See if you can see that. These have gold spacers on them, but they are not noticeable. So if you wanted to wear silver with this instead, there would be no problem because they are little teeny tiny. So gold beads, look, you can't even see them really. So we have 2 of these. This is called Natural Nuance in multi. This is the length of the necklace. So just below the collarbones with the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit just below her collar. So we have Natural Nuance. This is in multi. 2 of these available, number 14. Number 15. We're moving right along. Moving right along. That's a song that Caitlin has on her playlist. I'm trying to think. It's the Muppets singing it. I think it's Kermit that sings that. This is Wild Bunch Flare in pink. This is a long necklace. We have a hinged pendant here with oval, round, and teardrop shaped pink crackle pieces. A bright pink. This is going to be the length. So hanging right through the middle of the abdomen with the 2-inch extension. I'm going to sit down here more around belly button length, kind of covering that belly button area. So we have 2 of these as well. This is Wild Bunch Flare in pink. We get a number card, number 15. Let's see, put that right there. All right, let's find another question. Ooh. 4 answers on this one. And I have to think about this because I've got a daughter this age right now. So I'm definitely going to be looking hard. 4 answers. Let's see. Let's go with number 3. Tell me something about a boy's appearance that might make his date's parents disapprove of him. Something about a boy's appearance that might make his date's parents disapprove of him. Baggy pants. That was number 3, inappropriate dress. Tattoos. Tattoos were number 2. Now I do have one, and I realize sometimes people's lives have changed too. So depends on how many and what they are. Yeah, the way he dresses, definitely number 3. Dirty. Dirty was not on there, but long hair definitely was. It was number 1. Long hair, tattoos, inappropriate dress. What other thing do you think would make it? Yep, piercings. If they've got piercings, they're out. We're not even going to ask any questions. It doesn't matter. You've still got them, you're out. Because, you know, you can take the earrings or whatever studs out of them and let them close up. So if you come to my house and you've still got piercings, you're going right back out the door. And I will lock my daughter up. She's going to love me for that one. But not happening here. All right. I have one of this next bracelet. Scruffy face. Oh, that's bad too. Yeah. One of these cuff bracelets has a little white heart, the silver heart with white rhinestones, rather. This is a skinny cuff, has the little ball ends on it so that it's comfortable. This is called Stunning. I can't read my own writing. Stunning Soulmates in white. So you know you can squeeze this if you need to make it smaller, or stretch it a little bit if you need to make it bigger. This is number 16, and we just have one of them. Let's see if I can keep that up here. Number 17. We have 2 pairs of these left. Handcrafted Habitat in multi. So this again has the natural stone. We've got a few more colors in here. Got some blues, bright blues. And then most of the other colors that were in that necklace. A little bit of a gray or a silver right here in the middle. These are on forward-facing hoops. This is the length and size. I did compare these to that necklace. They do look okay with it. The necklace is just a little bit lighter because it doesn't have some of these darker stones. But they do look okay together. So this is Handcrafted Habitat. We have 2 of these left. This is number 17. Number 18, we have a ring. This is called Serrated Style in pink. And you can either wear it up like this or down like this, whichever you think looks better. But we've got our oval pink crackle stone. We've got a flower motif along with some little leaves. This has the wide stretchy band. I think it looks a little bit better like this. This is the size next to my finger. So we just have one of these. This is called Serrated Style in pink, number 18. All right. Number 19. This is a chunky one. It almost reminds me of one of our Z necklaces, but this is a $5 version. So we have Generously Glossy in white. So we have oversized pearly beads. Then we have little rhinestone studded spacers and some polished silver. We have the chunky chain up at the top. Earrings are also the pearly beads, but I have some coming in that have the little bows with the oversized pearl, and that'll be at the beginning of next week, as well as a bracelet that matches. So I think this posted on my page today, the 3 pieces together if you want to see them together, but we will have those in next week. I've got 2 of these for right now. So the bracelet and the earrings come in. This is the length. So about an inch below that collar with the 2-inch extension, it's actually going to sit down just above the bust. So right about here. This one is called Generously Glossy. Generously Glossy. Let me get that close up. You get your close up now. And it is going to be number 19. I hang things up really carefully around here because they fall down. All right, number 20, Fashionista Flavor in red. So we have teardrop shaped faceted beads all the way around an oval. Kind of gives it almost like a flowery appearance. I just have 1 pair of these. This is the length and size. So we have Fashionista Flavor in red. These are number 20 tonight. All right, let's do our final question for the night. Oh boy. 4 answers on this one. Let's go with number 2. Name something your spouse might get mad at you for doing too much. Something your spouse might get mad at you for doing too much. Talking, number 1. Shopping, number 2. That was it, Shannon. Snoring wasn't actually on there, but I do get mad at him for that. Sleeping, number 4. Sleep too much, you're not helping me out. And this one, Max better never, ever tell me. What's something that you might be a little bit sensitive about if somebody tells you you're doing too much of it? Not spending money or gaining weight, but gaining weight is a good one. If you're doing this too much, we got sleeping, we got spending money, we got talking. What other thing? Some of us like to have a little of this every once in a while. Not gardening. Not watching TV. Oh, good guesses, though. I'm trying to figure out how you have to wait till you're a certain age to do this as well. Yeah, the wine. There you go. Drinking. Drinking was number 3. Yeah. If Max ever tells me I'm having too much, we're going to fight. He's a lightweight. He has 1 and he goes to sleep. Now I can handle a little bit more than that, but we don't overdo it. Everything's good as long as you don't have too much, right? All right, let's move on. Number 21. This is also a long necklace. This is called Bubbly Bright in purple. So we've got delicate silver hoops in 2 sizes. We've got opaque and translucent purple beads. And then at the bottom, we have 4 lengths of chain with some additional purple beads on them. Yep, all in moderation. Can be nice to relax at the end of the night with a glass of wine or something, right? Or a beer when it's really hot outside. I'm not a big fan of beer, but I know a lot of people like it. So beads start up here at the collar. We go all the way down here through past the natural waistline even, close to the bottom. So with our 2-inch extension, it's actually going to be at this dropped waist. This is a pretty long necklace. These links are big enough that you could pull this up a little bit if that's too long for you, especially if you happen to be short like me. This will like hang down to my knees. So you could pull it up a little bit and fasten in the chain to make it more of a waist length necklace. We do have 2 of these. So this is Bubbly Bright in purple, number 21. Number 22, we have some of our hinged hoops. These are called Streamlined Status. These are about the size of a nickel. They're in rose gold. They fasten into the backs, into themselves. So there's no post on these. This is the length and size. So you can see quite a bit smaller than the ones I have on. These are nice for a casual look or somebody who prefers more of a minimal look. So these are Streamlined Status. They're in rose gold. We have 2 of them. They're number 22. My daughter would like them, but not in the rose gold. She'll like the black. That black metal is really nice. All right. Let me get some things moved here. Number 23, that's where we're at. Havasu Haven. This is a delicate little ring. We have dewy beads crowning the top, a little round turquoise crackle stone in the center, shiny silver sides, and this has that dainty narrow band on it. This is the length or the size of it against my finger. I guess length is still technically accurate because we're showing the height of the ring. So we just have 1 of these. This is Havasu Haven. It is number 23. There it went. Number 24. Gonna move stuff around. We have just 1 pair of these left. High Nobility in pink. These are little pink rhinestone hearts. I have to turn them because they keep turning inside here. These are also the hinged hoops, so they fasten into themselves. They're just falling forward on the card. So they're silver. These are also about the size of a nickel. This is the length and the size. So just 1 of these left. High Nobility in the little pink hearts. These are number 24. That's where we are. And last but not least, because it's never least, right? We just have 1 of these because we're on pink hearts. This is called Heartbeat Retreat. This one has the toggle clasp on it, so very easy to fasten by yourself. Oops, and I'm pulling it the wrong way. There we go. And then we have a little heart cutout in a round pendant that's studded with pink rhinestones, little light pink rhinestones. Let's see if I can get that to show a little bit better. There we go. And then our earrings are those same little pieces, so they match really nicely. Now you don't have any extension on this because of the toggle clasp. We give up the extension for the toggle clasp. But this one hangs just below the collar. It's about 1/2 inch below the collar. So nice length anyway. It's gonna sit right about here on me. So we have just one of these. Heartbeat Retreat. And that is in pink. It is going to be number 25 for tonight. All right, so that is all of our new pieces for the week. Sunday, of course, we will have one and dones. And again, I'll be out at the yard sale all day tomorrow selling in person. So if you'd like to see pieces in person and you're close enough, we'd be happy to have you, and you can text me and I'll give you the address. Sunday, one and done day. I did say that. I think invoices are pretty much paid for last week. I can't think if there's some out, there's not too many. Most of them were paid and already sent out. So you've got the rest of the weekend and through the day Monday to still claim and have it put on this invoice. So we look forward to seeing you on Sunday again. Thank you for supporting us tonight. We really appreciate it. I know as the weather gets warm, everybody's outside more doing things. So it's hard to have to come in here and sit and watch the video. We may have to move the show a little bit later, at least for the summer. We'll see how it goes. But I hope you're having great weather and you're able to get some stuff done and relax this weekend. You guys have a great time and we'll see you Sunday. Good night.